And we have now the last presentation coming from Deluxe Recycling. May I request representative of Delux to come and talk about what kind of business you're doing and share some of your experience.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Am I audible?
Yeah, Jignesh, I see your name now. Yeah, very much, very audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, excellent. Thanks a lot, Mr. Bodhar, for inviting me, and thanks ASCI for conducting this, in fact, creating this excellent platform. I was there throughout the day almost, and I've seen all the innovations, very, very interesting ones, and I wish all of them best of luck, first of all, for the future endeavors. I represent Deluxe Recycling India Pvt, and we are recyclers based out of Palghar, Maharashtra. We specialize in recycling of multi-layer plastics, and which also includes multi-layer paper and plastic combinations, including aluminum foil also. We started our operations in the year 1999 with a humble capacity of about 700 tons per annum processing. The process was started basically to take care of waste coming out of industrial packaging manufacturers' premises, and then from there, from 1999 to today, we stand at about 12,000 tons of processing capacity for multi-layer packaging wastes. We convert these wastes into very interesting panels, and these panels are then again converted into end products like door panels, pallets, seat base for automobile sector. We have interior furnitures made out of it. Another interesting application that we work with is to be used as a panels for the road laying, very similar to how the plastic is mixed along with the bitumen. BPCL recently has come up with a new way of using plastic panels, and which can be laid during the bitumen laying, and it increases the lifespan of the road during the day. Our experience with recycling has been that yes, it is tough for us to get the product acceptability in the market initially. But once we are able to establish that yes, our products are superior to wood and wood-based panels, we are able to replace a lot of applications based out of wood and wood-based panels. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jignesh. Very, very interesting. I get some questions in my mind to ask you when you talked about using plastic waste in making of panels and furniture. And is there anything which you are worried about there of the fire hazard when you use plastic?
Yes, you are right. It falls under the B category of fire retardancy, and it behaves almost as good as a wooden plank, because we add almost 60 to 70% paper into our products. So I mean, from the flammability point of view, it acts as good as a wood or wood-based panels.
Right. So this is the point you already are looking into, right? That's why I wanted to flag it. So, like we talked earlier about functionality part, and we talked about recycled content permissible. Fire hazard has to be also looked at to see what should be allowable. And there is also an implication on the release of the volatile organic compounds, the VOCs. And just to give you some input, here, Jignesh, is that there's a very interesting project. I'll post the link. It's called EcoC, which is to look at the implications of using waste in construction and clad materials into release of volatile organic compounds. And this was coordinated from India by IIT Delhi. So I'll post that link for everybody's benefit. But there's one more question, comes in mind. I thought I should check with you on that as well. Is that people are also worried nowadays about this term microplastic, isn't it? You find that whenever you say you're using plastic even in surfacing and using as a composite blend, and then some people say, oh, they're very much worried about release of microplastic. So Jignesh, can you tell about that? That have you looked into such kinds of concerns as well?
Yeah, so the whole idea behind laying the panel below the bitumen layer is so that the panel never gets exposed to the environment. This is one of the main criteria, which differentiates mixing the plastic blend and using a panel below the road, because it is never going to get exposed to the environment. So the problem of the microplastic as such, to a fair extent, gets resolved. Also, all our panels are already coated with a layer of PET film. So there is a lot less which gets less waste as a part of the recycling.
Right, right.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot
we
less
can
of
hear
these
you.
particles, yeah, a lot less volume of these particles will actually get exposed to the environment.
Right,
You
right.
are right. Eventually, it is going to be a concern how to handle the microplastics
Yes, yes. So
reaching
in fact,
the
my suggestion to you, Jignesh, and all those who are looking at plastic waste, as another blending that waste, in fact, in some of the conventional materials which we use, I think you got to get some certification, some
yes,
tests to be carried out for the comfort of the user, because people are indeed sensitive nowadays when we talk about, although they like the idea that the
yeah,
plastic is reused, but there are questions also raised. So it is therefore an important part of the communication of those involved into putting waste recycling into making of products. And this is very relevant when we don't have a good guidance coming on what is allowable to recycle and what is not allowable to recycle and to what extent. Thank you very much, Jignesh. This was
thank
wonderful.
you.